Okay. Good. Just don't panic. I was like, oh, this is not good. All right. Very good. So you just want to make sure you're just finding your first, like, your first trot rhythm, your straightness. You want to make sure you're feeling it both legs nice and equal. Everything's coming around the horse. Nothing's away. Nothing's braced. Nothing's holding. Everything's just lightly there. Good. Good. And keep going with this idea of being large, just going gently into your corners. And you can go a little slower in the corners and then a little bit, more forward down the long side. But just to think also about your elbows, your hands, opening and closing. Again, make sure you feel that the right shoulder is down. Good. Good. And you feel that that right elbow is back the same distance as your left elbow. Good. And then we'll change the direction kind of wherever you want, maybe a little diagonal, short diagonal from the middle to the corner letter, doesn't matter. Good. Just find a really good rhythm. Keeping the connection now to the outside rein. And again, feel that this is better with your elbows. Feel that your chest, if your chest had flashlights on it, that you were going to shine your chest to his ears so that you have an equal feeling to your chest, not being right or left, just being straight. As you go up and down, put those hands down when you go up. So there's a nice open, close, open, close, open, close to your elbow. But the try good, huh? He looks good. Very good. Down the next long side, you're going to do a little bit shoulder in. Try to think of it. Doesn't have to be like too much of an angle. Just start to feel that you ride the outside of your body, the outside rein, a little bit over, and start to bring the shoulder a little bit in off the track. So on the next long side, you're going to do the same, feeling that you ride the shoulder a little bit in, but your inside leg stays right there, and your outside leg stays where it's supposed to be too. Good. Every time you go up and down, you're feeling that those elbows open and close, but you're taking more contact on your outside rein to the outside. You're not on the neck, but you're saying, bring yourself like you're starting the bit of a turn to the right, but not because you bend him open to the inside with the inside hand. Ride him with the outside, but almost, and it's a little bit too much head looking to the inside. We really want the shoulder to come to the inside. So your inside leg says, keep the bend, stay over. Yes, even a little bit more shoulder, more. There you have 2 or 3 strides, but try to look a little bit better. Keep your shoulders turning to the right though. Good. Your shoulders are gonna, at this point, they're allowed to turn slightly right because his shoulders are gonna turn slightly right. Keep your outside elbow engaged. More, and then straighten. Good. We're gonna try it again. Circle 10 meters in the corner here to give you the bend. Bend him now 10 meters. Bend him a lot. Give him a lot. Keeping this bend and push him down the long side like you're just going to turn him again on a 10-meter circle, but you push him down the, yes. Now, so there you're getting better angle. There's more angle, just a hair. It's much better. It's a better one that you had. Got 10-meter circle again in the corner. So you're keeping this bend the same. Don't let him fall in. Make your weight to your outside hand and you don't fall in. Keep your inside leg that drives him down the fence, down the long side, and bring the shoulder in more. Yes, more outside. More. No, there's better. And then circle there 10 meters. Good. I know I told you late. Good job. Then you're going to do it again down the next long side, shoulder in. Start to think of the circle, but you don't do the circle. Think that you're going to turn circle, shoulder in, right leg, yes, but the shoulder has to come right. More, And your outside, if you see it, if you're taking a video today, you'll see your left hand goes away from the horse's side, like from his neck. You have to take your hand right. Take everything right, but you don't cross there. Yeah, so more. Okay, so it's you're kind of trying to get the idea of it. He goes over 2 or 3 strides, then he kind of gets straight, and then he brings the haunches in. We want to keep that shoulder in more, and we're going to do a few now with lots and lots of angle, like way more angle than we even need for the shoulder in. But we're going to do almost like a leg yield down the long side. So you're going to turn him at a 45-degree angle almost. Push his back there. Now you have the shoulder in. You feel it? Yeah. Now you lost it. You had it those in that first beginning, and you had to probably feel like you did a angle, right? All right, so we're going to do that again. Usually we don't want to do like think of doing a huge angle, but for you right now, I think we need way more angle just to get him off of to make the separate track. We can always bring him back to the wall. More angle with your outside. Yet more shoulder to the right. More. And it's your outside body, outside hand, outside elbow that says move over to the inside, and your inside leg just stays on. Like, so it says on for the bend. Like you're leg yielding him. Yes. Leg yield, and the left hand says no. Yes. There's some of your better angle when we look at his shoulders and his bum, okay? Good, do it again. So really good exercise for him to start to straighten, hit the shoulder, bring his shoulder in, and really, this is better, stepping on the right hind. Good. No, there he just did head bend at there. He needs to bring the shoulder, okay? Try it again. And sometimes if we have to do the super 45-degree angle just so you can feel him come in and push down. Yes. And this is actually where he's making 3 tracks. So that's actually really good. Then we change the direction. Good. Pull that belly into spine so you don't drop your belly forward. Don't arch in your lower back. Roll your spine. Pull your squirrel tail under. Elbows open and closed. Nice and soft. Good. And then we're going to try this way. Circling 10 meters. I know I told you really late there. This way will be a little bit easier. Good. Now you're going to try to ride those shoulders in off the track. Now going down this long side with right rein. With your right rein. That's too much head and not enough. So his head and his neck is looking in, but his shoulders never really came off the track. His shoulders and his bum like kept going down the track, and then you just tilted his head and neck in. We actually want a 45-degree angle of his shoulders, like he's going to come off the track 45-degree angle. More right rein. You had a few strides there where you started to make a 3-track, but it was real wobbly. So we're going to try it again. More right hand, right elbow. Yes. So you're sure you get the outside of your body connected. He has to wait. Outside, sit up, outside hand. More, too much head and neck. There, the shoulder doesn't want to. So there, hopefully it's videotaping. You're just not getting the shoulder to come in. So we're going to go and do an extreme version now of no circle. I want you to really put him like he's turning into the middle of the arena looking with your outside body and tap it with that inside leg, inside whip. Now you'll see if you see of it. Yes. Yeah, he's like, I don't really want to do that. And don't do it by your inside hand. Don't use your inside hand at all. Outside hand more. Yes, he's starting to, careful. Then at the end, he just bent his head to the inside. So your inside hand got way too grippy, okay? Your outside hand went forward. Those are all things that are detrimental to what we're trying to do. We want to say outside, outside more, inside leg, outside hand, inside. Yes, yes. Yeah, and then he got kind of just straight on the track there. So if you'll see, hopefully you're videotaping because you'll see at the end his body staying on the track, and then you can see his head curved off to the inside. We don't want to see that. We want to see his bum on the track, his shoulder coming in off the track, and on. Yeah, this is better. This is better that you didn't curve his head, but he still didn't get an angle yet. But better that you didn't just pull his head in because sometimes we cheat at the end and we just say, oh, and we just pull the head in, and then there's nothing except just bend the neck. We want to say right rein, right rein, right rein, right rein, more, more, right rein. Yes, there, there, there were 3 or 4 strides. Did you feel it? Try it again. Not easy, but the shoulder ends are so good when you get them straight. They really have to work each leg into right rein, inside hand, give him a scratch, right rein hard, inside hand, give him a scratch, right rein. Yes, yes, yes. So you push the work good. We'll work on it more and more and more, but this is really good. And it's hard because if you just think that you're getting it by because you see their head and neck go in, but their body is still going down the track and they're making 2 tracks, then you're not getting the shoulder in. And he's not really doing the exercise. He's only bending his head and neck in. Really good. Hard, huh? Is it hot? And it's hot today there, right? A little bit warm? That's good. Juan's on his way with the first load of horses, and I actually put Golandrino on the first load because he had such a bad, yeah, he had such a bad summer sore on his back that I haven't been able to ride him in like 2 weeks. He's been on antibiotics and everything, and the flies are so bad that I got that idea. I'm like, oh, I should try to stick him on the end of the trailer because I don't know if he would fit. So long story short, he did go on after a lot of coaxing because he was like he did not understand how he was going to fit in there. They're en route now, but Chris is going to look after him. Um, so hopefully he'll have a week of healing up there versus a week of getting worse here and then having to heal. Yeah, hoping to cut off a week time of because it's right where the saddle goes. It's just awful. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Was it a horse that lives there, or did he come from Florida? Ah, okay. Uh-huh. Ah, okay. Oh, okay. 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 Sounds familiar, Robin, the pharmacist. Would she have been over at like at where Paul like not where Lindsay bought at Paula's or something? No. Ah, okay. Okay. Yeah, this Golo, I don't know what happened, but I feel like he rolled on a stone or something. You know how they kind of like get a little like welt on their back, like a bug bite or like a little welt. And then I was just like, it was like pea size. And then I remember being like, this is like I should be careful of this with the saddle. So and then it started to get like a little summer sore-ish looking, and then he started living in that sheet because I couldn't wrap it. And I rode him one day and it was crazy because I had a lesson and I was like, I don't want to be a wimp. I'm going to do the lesson. Like he's probably fine. I'm being a wimp. And yeah, I really messed him up doing that lesson because then it turned into like a silver dollar size. And then it like erupted because then I had the vet out, or I sent pictures to the vet. So I was like, this is looking bad. And he's like, I think you actually had an abscess. which then turned into a really nasty summer sore. But so anyway. Oh yeah, I mean one little thing here, and he already had a little summer sore on his foot, so he was definitely bad immune. Like his immune was down, and he's the one that had that fever, so he just he's just not like he's fine, but he had no problems like this last year, so I don't know. Yay! One of my horses is on the way, so he's gonna be sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, don't say anything to the farrier that the first trip went because I told Aaron like a long time ago. I said, do you want your horse to go on the first trip because Juan's taking polo ponies back, because maybe you're done, maybe you're tired, and because she was acting a little tired and just she went through this whole homesick thing, but like but now not. And I said, I said, so I'm sure you want to send Picasso, like I'm sure you want to go back. And she was like, no. And so I was like, oh, okay. And I said, well, all right, like, but whatever, you can go. And she's like, no, I want to stay. And then she said, but don't tell my mom that there's a first trip. Like, there was another trip that went because I guess she would be upset. And I said, oh my gosh, okay, like I won't say anything, but yeah. Well, she went through this whole phase where she was like having a hard time, but so I mean, I guess apparently now she has this boyfriend here, so I don't think she wants to leave. Yes. Oh no, I know. He seems really nice and all, but geez. Oh, I know, and she went through all the missing her boyfriend from up there, like when she came here. So I was like, lol, typical 19-year-old. Oh, jeez. All right, well, let's go ahead back to the trot. I want to try a little canter, but this was really fun to kind of just, I had the envision to work a little bit, kind of shoulder in, leg yield a little bit, hunches in, but I think we needed to just stick with just the shoulder in. And we're gonna go through the canter and then we're gonna do it again. But I want you to kind of keep thinking of shoulder in, like all the time, every time you go down the long side. Yeah. Yes. Yes. There, there there you lost it. There's a better angle. There you lost it. There, there's a better angle there. There. I know, because he just wants to put his neck in. He's like, yeah, I'll just stick my neck in. My body's doing nothing. But that was better because you could see it go into the mirror, right? Good. So this is something you'd want to really practice. Like you could do shoulder in down the long side going left so you could see the mirror, and then you could go leg yield away from the mirror. Then you know what I mean? So every time you're coming, and then you could switch directions and do track right, you do shoulder in towards the mirror, and then on the other side, leg yield. You know what I'm saying? So you can always be watching the mirror. Good. So when you get to the next side over there, we're going to circle 10 meters in the corner to prep you, and then we're going to canter left lead large. I hope so. This is better though. This is nice bend. He's coming okay with the hind legs for now. Good. Riding always your outside fist that he does not escape the shoulder through the right outside hand. But you're not braced and you're not putting your right elbow forward. Good. Good. This is a little bit better, huh? You feel it now? You have to keep saying like right rein, right rein, right rein, right rein every time you sit. It'll help you. Let's do it one more time. I was going to tell you to canter, but let's do one more time because I think this is making a little bit more sense. You go right rein, right rein, right rein, right rein. Yes. Even if you're on the circle, even don't throw your inside leg away though. Did you feel that? And don't perch forward. Don't get off of your seat. Don't get your lower legs throwing away. Like still ride him up, and your right hand is going forward, and your inside hand is going back, and then that's not good either because then it's like you're driving a bus. You have to keep your hands on the wheel equal. Don't turn the wheel like you're driving a big bus. Good, and then let's canter. Good, down the long side if you can. And same thing, you're riding to your right rein, right rein, right rein, right. This is pretty straight. This is good. This is a good start. Good. Think of your legs away and think sitting down more. Sit back and down more. Let your elbows more soft. Give your hands to the bit of his mouth as he moves. And there the haunches are coming slightly in. So you again need right rein. You need the right rein to counteract the shoulder. Don't fall off to the inside. Don't collapse the inside. Right side of your body. I know it feels weird. Yeah, right elbow back. So your left elbow has a beautiful bend, and then your right arm is straight. So your right elbow has to have a bend. Good. And stay to the outside you. And inside leg. That there, but don't throw your right elbow forward. Good. And then a big circle there. But again, ride the outside, 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 sit up, sit back. Yes, outside, 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 outside. Good. And then ask for trot on the diagonal. Right rein, right rein. Yes, there you go. There you go. There you go. And trot. Keep going. Keep the rhythm. Keep the steady. Good. And bend him now over to the left hand. Yeah, there. This is better. This is better. Now he's starting to come to both hands. You feel it? And this is really good for the track right trot. Huh? Keep right leg to the left, right leg. Good. Yes, this is quite nice for him. Very good. Good. Okay. Careful. The transition, he listened and he did canter. But you have to always counterbalance back. Even if he goes and lurches forward or he hesitates and jumps up and throws his head up, you have to always stay back to help with any of that. You stay back and you push your hips forward. So now we're going to trot again. I want you to do it again. On the last transition, really lean forward, but he really threw his head up too. Sit up, sit back, sit and canter. Stay back. Stay back. Yes, that was better on your part. Good job. All right, now he's wanting to throw his bum in and his shoulder out and then tousle his head. So we want to hold him to the right slightly. And you want your right leg almost a little bit on with a bent knee and say, sorry, but you're going to have to keep, the bum straight. This is really hard. Yep, good. And your outside of your hand into the rein is on the neck nearly and feeling that you give him like tick, tick, right leg. Good. And his head doesn't come into the inside, but you push his haunch out. And then try to right shoulder in the canter. Yes. There you go. That's hard and better. You feel it? You watch his right behind. Hopefully you're videotaping. You'll see that his right arm wants to step to the inside, but then keep saying, no, keep, now it's coming too much to the inside, his bum. So his haunches are coming in. So make sure you push your haunches straight. Yes, keep cantering. You're fine. Good trot. Sit and canter. Stay back. Keep straight. Yes, keep straight. Good. And that's really good because it's hard to ask for canter on the long side. Good. Keeping leg, keep your left leg back too, but you let him move his haunch straight. He wants to bring it in. So make sure your hips are pointing straight, that you're not putting your inside hip more forward than your outside. Are you? Okay, so keep your inside hip relaxed. Don't put it more forward. And down. Go. Go more. Good. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And shoulder slightly in again. And you make sure you bring your right hip just like right. You're not, yes. Good. This is better. This is better behind. Good. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Outside body. Inside hand down. Outside hand down too. Oops. We try. You froze again. Okay. Let's go back to the trot and shoulder in down the long side. So leg yield out. Leg yield out. Left rein. Outside rein. No with the shoulders. Has to come to. Bump the right leg. Say, Say, bum in the left hand. Say, no, sit up. Right leg, left hand. Yay! Yay! That was one of our better ones. Do you feel it? Yeah, there he start. Oh, he even was like a little irregular because he was like, oh, I had to really get straight there. Nice trot. So you go bump the right leg and hold the inside rein and say, shoulders coming in, haunches are staying on the track. Yes, yes, this is your best one. This is your best one. There. That walk, give him that is good. Really good because that one's really hard. Good, and you can come to the walk when you're ready. This, yeah, outside shoulder, outside. Uh, uh. There he kind of dumped down and went back and like has his front of it. Nice, huh? And then once you start to understand, I think then you could start to realize that you were getting enough angle or not. Then you're going to work on keeping that. And then you'll keep it the whole long side. And then you'll be able to start to do this on the circle. And then, like, this will be how you'll ride him because he needs kind of straightened out the time right now. And then he'll get stronger. And then he'll actually go that way. And then you won't have to obsess over it anymore, and he'll get like really muscled over his back. Yeah, you are. That's what you're doing because you're trying to, yeah, like you don't want the out like that doesn't make sense to you. You feel like shoulder in is happening because of a bend from the inside, and there is a work like regular reins, and then you've got the whip there. Now try to ride him in a shoulder in right. See? You want to make sure you don't pull. That's a better way to see if you're. This is very good. Do you feel it? There, you lost it. But then that way, that's a big indicator if you're pulling back on your right rein too much. You have to ride equally between your hands. But now pull on your right hand a lot, on your inside hand. That's what you're trying to do the shoulder in. So come down the long side again and try that one more time. Ride the shoulder in that your hands between the two whips, they don't change. And your inside leg goes bam, bam if he leaves. Yes, yes. And glide your seat down the track. Your seat is his hips. Your shoulders turn slightly in, but your hips still come down the track. Yes. Do you feel the difference? Good. Then you can stop there. Very good. And then once I get that in the trend in the shoulder in. Very good. Okay, good. So we'll kind of see if we can meet up together on Sunday. I don't know how the weather gets to get cold again, right? Oh, oh, good. Okay, perfect. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, perfect. So probably in the afternoon again, we should try. I'll just touch base with you as soon as I look at schedule again. I know Chris is going to try to ride again too. She's right now after you. So yeah. Try the same thing tomorrow. Try to get more of that shoulder in. If you need to hold your whip like that, that's fine too. I think he's pretty tolerant. Um, I think that's real helpful to know if you're pulling too much on the inside rein. That way you can tell, you can see the whip pulls back. Yeah. I feel like the whip is so good because you can like visually see the bands you probably pull and you wouldn't notice. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, try it like that, but I think you've got the understanding now. Once once you'll get over that hump and then you'll just be like, yeah, I'm pulling or no, I'm riding both hands equally. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Have to, yeah, because your because your shoulders turn and which helps your elbows can turn. Your hip, you pivot at your hips, but your hips have to still bounce the ball down the track. Your hips stay straight because he's staying straight in his hips. Shoulder is coming in. His outside front is coming in line down the track. And your boobs can turn in to the right, but hands straight. Very good. Keep practicing. We'll get together for Sunday and then we'll make the schedule for next week and then I'll be traveling, but we'll see which day I'm pulling out. I could probably still teach on the road, but we'll see. I feel like we're going to try to leave on Saturday. That's kind of the latest, but that can always change. Yeah, yeah. Get in there. Almost there. I know. Get ready. It's fast. I know. I think Chris was a little in shock too. I'm like, oh, can you watch Golo? And she's like, oh, yeah, you're coming home. I'm like, yeah. I think she thought maybe I was, not. But okay, well, she's calling, so I'm gonna click over to her now. Perfect. Have a good night. Bye. Bye bye.